Hey everyone, this is Ross doing a review for a Kitbest OBD2. It's a reader, and it also can clear the air codes out of your your car. So if you're ever wondering what that air code meant, instead of going up to Autozone or your mechanic, you can find out with this thing, and it works through Bluetooth onto your phone. And it works with 1996 and newer vehicles that are OBD2 compliant. American, European, and Asian vehicles work. I tried it on a 2008 Pontiac and a 2011 Hyundai, and it worked really well with them. And besides, being able to clear your codes and read them and stuff, you can also you get a real-time engine sensor data readings, and you can set up a whole bunch of different widgets that will, that you can read and study your readings from your computer or your car. It works with different apps that are on the Google Play Store, including Torque Pro, Dash Command, OBD Fusion. There's a bunch of other ones that you can do. And I say Google Play Store because this thing doesn't work with iOS operating system, so sorry, Apple. This can only be used with Android devices, such, I have it on my Galaxy right now and also my tablet. And some of the things that you can read are engine RPM, calculated load value, coolant temperature, fuel system status, vehicle speed, short and long-term fuel trim, intake manifold pressure, timing advanced, intake air temperature, oxygen sensor voltages, and there's many other things. And you can mess around with the app and have your display, with small and large graphs and dials and stuff and all kinds. I'll show you that in a minute. But anyway, this is the device right here. As you can see, it's a real tiny little thing. It just fits into your into the port of your car, and works with Bluetooth on your phone. And the thing I'm not going to give it a 5-star rating is because, again, I mean, it's nice to have for reading your air codes, but to have it with the display dials and everything, you have to mount your phone or your device into your car and have that thing running. And I just don't see the need to have all those different dials. But it is nice to know. I mean, you can get your 0 to 60 speed, and that way you know it. I mean, you don't have to have this thing running all the time. But anyway, I'm going to show you how it looks in the car in 1 second. Alright, so I'm in my car, and I just plugged it into the OBD2 sensor, as you can see right underneath the dash. So you would plug that thing in, and then you start your car. Now I already have it connected to my tablet right here, which all I get to do now is just boot up the program right there. And I set this thing up earlier to get all the graphs on there. Sorry. So basically, as you can see, I got it at the top. I got the Excel, the speed, vacuum, load, 0 to 60 time, which I didn't do that yet, and all these different other things, miles per gallon average and instant. And then as you see, as I rev, it gets the revolutions per minute go up. The load, Excel, the vacuum, coolant temperature, and then the only thing that's not working right there is the miles per gallon readings, and you can see it's 96 outside, which I think it's a little off because on the dash in the computer it says it's 89 out there, but I guess that's like the engine compartment temperature, I would imagine. So that I guess that seems about right. So that's about it. That's all the readings. Like I said, it's a pretty cool little device, and especially for just over $10. I really don't think you can go wrong with this. Plus, you know, you can put more gadgets in here. I mean, you got about 7 different pages that you could add more stuff. I just made them all small to fit them onto one page. Let me go into the settings, and that's all the different features it has in there. As you can see at the top, that's your fault codes. I don't have any at the moment, but you can go in there and view historic faults. Not even sure how many it's gonna pull up. I got no fault codes. I guess because I just started using this and it has never read a fault code in this car. But anyway, that's how it works. And if this is for you, I recommend it. I mean, $10, you can't really go wrong. Thanks for watching.